Hi, my name is Jennifer Garwood, and I created a presentation to walk you through the different components of my literacy inquiry. My research problem: how will using audio recordings of students' readers' theater experiences on VoiceThread be different from performances without the technology? My research context: rereading of text is necessary to help students obtain greater accuracy and fluency. Each time a text is reread, decoding the text becomes easier. This allows a student to begin concentrating their cognitive efforts on constructing meaning while reading, ultimately resulting in greater comprehension of the written material. The challenge, however, lies in motivating students to want to reread the same material a number of times. Reader's theater is a proven literacy strategy to help students set an authentic purpose for rereading. In doing so, students are motivated to move beyond decoding and connect with the text in a meaningful, expressive way. This perseverance results in improvements in both fluency and comprehension. The collaborative nature of reader's theater is also a large contributor to student motivation. In today's classroom, the utilization of technology in ways that research shows deepen and enhance the learning process is imperative. However, like other aspects of instruction, the use of technology as a strategy needs to be implemented in a precise and purposeful way. In particular, it must support key components of learning and must encourage students to actively engage in the learning process. Effective technology integration is achieved when the use of technology supports curricular goals. In this particular exploration, reader's theater will be paired with a technology that allows students to create and share an audio recording of their collaborative experience. VoiceThread is a Web 2.0 tool having an emerging evidence base to support its use with young children in 21st century classroom settings. Using this inexpensive, flexible tool, students can create and upload audio or video files, documents, and much more to a thread. These threads can be made public or private, allowing for the potential of work to be shared with parents, classmates, and other classrooms. The subjects of this study will be 18 second grade students from a low socioeconomic area in New Jersey. This group of students is comprised of 9 children who have been identified as below-level readers, 4 children identified as on-level readers, and 5 children identified as above-level readers by the Fountas and Pinnell benchmark assessment. All students currently receive free or reduced lunch. This study will be carried out in heterogeneous small groups within the classroom, utilizing reader's theater scripts paired with the VoiceThread technology. The project will combine quantitative and qualitative methods to answer or explore the highlighted key research goals and objectives. The purpose of this study is to identify the potential benefits of enhancing the reader's theater instructional strategy through the use of VoiceThread technology. My goals are to examine the capability of a technology to enhance a proven literacy strategy, to investigate methods to increase student motivation, and to explore techniques to enhance comprehension and fluency gains. My objectives are to determine if audio recordings on VoiceThread will augment the benefits provided by traditional reader's theater implementation, to ascertain if using the audio recording technology results in increased student motivation, and to verify if using audio recording technology affects comprehension and fluency positively. My instructional plan. Before this project can commence, I will need to obtain recording permission from students' parents. I will then introduce the project to students by teaching them how to utilize the VoiceThread cloud-based utility. I want them to be comfortable with the tool before the exploration begins. I will model for students how to record audio files, upload them to VoiceThread, view threads, and make comments. I will explain to them how we will use this tool to record reader's theater performances that can be shared with others. Additionally, I will ask students to be aware of their thoughts throughout the project so that when it concludes, we can assess how this utility influenced their learning. Subsequently, over the course of 10 weeks, I will divide my students into heterogeneous groups of 4 to 5. I will select scripts in a variety of ways, using scripts provided by our district curriculum, utilizing scripts from our classroom library, finding scripts on the internet, or by creating our own script of a favorite classroom book. Students will receive new scripts every Monday, practice their scripts throughout the week, and record their performance on Friday. I will then share these recordings with parents, peers, and other classrooms. Anyone who views the thread will be able to make comments and leave feedback. Quantitative data on all students will be collected before and after the intervention. Assessments in reading accuracy, fluency, and comprehension will be made by administering the Fountas-Pinnell benchmark assessment. Qualitative assessments will be made by conducting individual student interviews at the end of the 10-week period. I illustrated my inquiry at the top of this page by showing how Reader's Theater plus the technology of VoiceThread will hopefully equal greater fluency gains and deeper thinking in my students' reading. The research study that I based the framework of my study on was called Extending Reader's Theater, a Powerful and Purposeful Match with Podcasting by Sherry Vasinda and Julie McLean. In their study, they paired Reader's Theater with audio recordings done with the Audacity software, which they then podcasted onto a district's website to share with parents. By providing students with a wider audience, the permanence, and the collaborative nature of Reader's Theater, students made wonderful gains in comprehension and fluency. On average, students showed over a year's growth in just that 10-week period. This study got me very excited that if this technique could be successful in someone else's classroom, hopefully it would be successful in my classroom, and I could see those wonderful gains over a 10-week period. One of the things that this study really did for me was help me understand how to go about integrating technology into my classroom. Typically, I would kind of think backwards. I would find a cool technology that was new, exciting, and think, how can I incorporate this or integrate it into my classroom instruction? But in their study, they took a proven strategy that was already working and thought, let me use this as the foundation and let me go out and seek out a technology that can enhance this proven strategy. So that's what I hope to do here with my literacy inquiry, to have a more forward-thinking, proven strategy that was enhanced by a technology. The other thing that really got me thinking was the collaborative nature of the Reader's Theater used in the study. Previously, I've used VoiceThread in my classroom, but in a way that would help students become accountable for their independent reading. It was an independent assignment. I think the collaborative nature of Reader's Theater really allows for greater student motivation and allows for the social component that we focus on in literacy instruction. So that's why I chose to incorporate and integrate Reader's Theater in this inquiry. I do plan on implementing this, even though we don't have to this year, over a course of 10 weeks. I'm excited. I want to give it a try. If it works well, then I can build on that for later inquiries. So stay tuned. I'll keep you updated. I'll let you know how everything goes. Thanks a lot.